What if I told you the next tech boom isn't in social media, AI, or even semiconductors, but in the invisible war zone you never see? In the digital shadows, a $1 trillion opportunity is unfolding. Cybersecurity isn't just a defense. It's the next major frontier in high-growth investing. This is the future of security. And your portfolio. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for expert market analysis, tech investing strategies, and the stocks quietly preparing for liftoff. Chapter 1. Why Cybersecurity is Booming. The digital world is under siege. Each year, cyber attacks grow more sophisticated and costly. In 2023 alone, cybercrime cost the global economy over $10 trillion. As everything from personal data to national security systems moves online, cybersecurity has transformed from a niche IT concern into a global necessity. This chapter explores the drivers behind this transformation: ransomware as a service, state-sponsored hacks, and the explosion of digital devices and remote work. Enterprises and governments are racing to secure their networks, and that urgency is fueling an innovation gold rush. Chapter 2. The Market Opportunity 2025-2030 Forecast. Industry analysts predict the global cybersecurity market will surpass $500 billion by 2030. This growth isn't speculative, it's structural. Key sectors driving this expansion include cloud computing, online banking, e-commerce, and healthcare, all of which demand robust digital protection. Governments are passing strict data privacy laws, like GDPR and CCPA, which further incentivize cybersecurity investment. We'll break down projected CAGR, revenue breakdowns by segment, and key catalysts like 5G, remote infrastructure, and data privacy regulation. Chapter 3. Top cybersecurity segments to watch. The cybersecurity industry isn't one-size-fits-all. This chapter dissects the subsectors offering the most explosive growth. Endpoint security protects devices like laptops, phones, and tablets. Network security guards the flow of data across infrastructure. Cloud security, essential in the SaaS era, protects data stored remotely. IAM, identity and access management, ensures only verified users access systems. Threat intelligence monitors global attacks to proactively protect against new threats. Chapter 4. Explosive growth stocks. A few companies are standing out, not just in revenue growth, but in market share, tech leadership, and AI integration. This chapter dives into CrowdStrike, CRWD, cloud-native and fast-scaling endpoint security leader. Zscaler, ZS, dominating zero-trust architecture. Palo Alto Networks, PAN-W, broad enterprise portfolio, aggressive acquisitions. Fortinet, FTNT, hardware-first strategy with high performance. SentinelOne, S, rising star using AI-driven detection. We'll explore each company's strengths, balance sheets, innovation edge, and latest earnings. Chapter 5. AI-powered cyber defense. Artificial intelligence is reshaping how cyber threats are detected and stopped. Machine learning algorithms now monitor traffic, user behavior, and software for anomalies, and respond in real time. From autonomous security bots to deep neural threat analysis, this chapter looks at the frontier of cyber defense and the firms leading this AI integration. Chapter 6. Enterprise and Government Adoption. Cybersecurity spending is no longer optional. Government contracts from the U.S. Department of Defense, NATO, and major city governments have been awarded to firms like Palo Alto and Fortinet. Public sector spending is growing at a double-digit rate, and private sector adoption is exploding in fintech, education, and healthcare. Learn how big clients affect stock momentum. Chapter 7. Investment Strategies in Cybersecurity. Should you go all in on CRWD or spread across an ETF like HAC or CIBR? This chapter outlines different investor profiles, long-term growth, dividend seekers, and aggressive traders, and provides recommended allocations based on risk tolerance. We also introduce dollar cost averaging and sector rotation tactics. Chapter 8. Earnings and Revenue Trends. We analyze quarterly results from leading firms, diving into revenue and net income growth, ARR, annual recurring revenue, patterns, client retention and contract sizes, analyst upgrades or downgrades. Charts and graphs visualize the momentum. Chapter 9. Risks and Volatility in the Sector. With great growth comes potential downside. Many cybersecurity stocks trade at high multiples. If broader tech sells off, or if growth slows, they can fall fast. This chapter breaks down valuation risk, regulatory concerns, and the pressure of constant innovation. Chapter 10. Geopolitical Risk as a Tailwind. Every global conflict now has a cyber front. Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea all run aggressive cyber operations. In response, Western governments are upping investments in private cyber firms. Geopolitical tensions threaten rising cybersecurity budgets. We analyze the macro implications of digital warfare. Chapter 11. M&A Activity and Private Equity. Cybersecurity is consolidating. Big players are acquiring startups with niche capabilities. We highlight the latest deals, including Cisco's recent acquisitions, and rumors of a CrowdStrike or Scalar shopping spree. Also, which private firms are IPO-ready? Chapter 12. The Bear Case, What Could Go Wrong? Every boom has a bust scenario. Key risks, massive valuation corrections, saturation of similar products, threats outpacing innovation. This chapter lays out scenarios that could derail the growth story. Chapter 13. How to Analyze Cybersecurity Stocks. We teach you how to do due diligence like a pro. Key financial ratios, product differentiation, customer concentration, leadership, track record, checklists included. Chapter 14. 2025-2030 Cybersecurity Stock Forecast, high conviction projections from both Wall Street and independent researchers. We outline best case, market doubles, base case, steady CAGR, bear case, underperforms broader tech, with data-backed scenarios and trend lines. Chapter 15. Media Coverage and Investor Sentiment. We review trending coverage on Bloomberg, CNBC, Twitter, Reddit sentiment trends. Meme stock activity in security names, institutional versus retail ownership trends. Chapter 16. Creating a Cybersecurity Watch List, your personalized toolkit. Categories. Tier 1, large cap leaders. Tier 2, mid-cap disruptors. Tier 3, speculative rockets. Plus, news trackers and earnings calendars. Chapter 17. Case studies. 3 key events that reshaped valuations. SolarWinds hack, shockwaves in 2020. Microsoft Exchange breach, 2021. MoveIt vulnerability, 2023. Detailed breakdowns of how each affected the market. Chapter 18. Cybersecurity and ESG Investing. Data privacy is now a pillar of good governance. We explore how cybersecurity stocks are being added to ESG portfolios, the rise of ethical hacking, and inclusion in funds like iShares, MSCI USA ESG. Chapter 19. Expert Opinions and CEO Quotes. We include quotes from major earnings calls and industry events. CrowdStrike CEO George Kurtz, on XDR Zscaler's Jay Chaudhry, on Zero Trust Architecture Analyst, takes from Bernstein and Morgan Stanley. Chapter 20. The Future of Digital Security. Cybersecurity is merging with everything, from smart homes to autonomous vehicles. This chapter previews quantum encryption and threats blockchain for identity protection. The next wave of cyber-physical systems. As cyber threats evolve, so do the opportunities for investors bold enough to back the future of digital defense. Cybersecurity isn't just tech. It's the infrastructure of tomorrow. And the best time to invest in a digital fortress is before the breach. If you're ready to secure your portfolio and explore more tech megatrends, subscribe now and tap the bell icon. We've got a lot more coming your way.